What is going on? I'm Zedmont, back on the warships. My rank has gone in the toilet. As you can see, I was up in the high mid 19s, and then I just stopped having fun and just started farming the chests. So, in a bit of an awkward spot on the warships at the moment. I was not having fun at 5 engine rooms, so I decided, you know what? Let's try 6 engine rooms. Massive, massive mistake. Don't do it if you have my tech tree. Now, number one, you need either bombardiers or you need enough keys to get to heavy choppas. Now, I knew this going in, but I figured I wasn't having fun at 5 engine rooms. Let's just give it a shot. And it turns out it's not fun being at 6 engineer rooms without bombardiers, without heavy choppas. You don't need both of those things, just one of them, because you can use Kavan with rifles and you can do all sorts of stuff. But that was not the thing for me. So we are going to go something like this, and I'm just going to go slow and cautiously and collect my chests and then close the game and move on. In a weird spot with Boom Beach. If you're wondering why the heck I have not published a video in 4 or 5 days, it's simply because not really feeling it at the moment. These tribes are super duper ridiculously overpowered, but still not really feeling it. It's a weird place to be in, and I don't know how to explain it besides calling it weird. The tribes in the last little while, we have had Zuka damage. We have had GBE gain with Barrage Tribe. There's been all sorts of opportunities for ridiculously overpowered attacks, and it's kind of been boring. That's the only way I know how to describe it, is kind of boring. And the reason for that is because things are too easy. Like right now, I soloed Alamo on Friday. I then soloed Fang yesterday. Bases that are like in those like crowning achievement moments, and it wasn't a big deal. It's very strange to me because the tribes have been too easy, which has made the game too easy. It's a strange feeling. I don't know how to describe it besides that. That's why I have been sort of restricting myself and not saying anything, because if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, my mom said once. But nonetheless, we are going to send all of our troops in here, and they are going to get absolutely murdered by all of these things. But Bullet still doing good things, doing bullet-related things, hoping we can get a shock on that flamethrower and all of those machine guns. Kind of nice there. I do enjoy things like that, where you pull off a quality shock. But, don't know. Strange headspace with Boom Beach at the moment. So do let me know what your feelings are, what your goals are, how your booming is going, where you're at in Warships. And part of it is I'm looking forward towards future seasons of Warships and not seeing a ton of stuff they can do to keep it interesting and exciting. So negative Nelly over here. Possibly it's just because I'm losing. Obviously you have more fun when you're winning. Speaking of fun things, like these tribes are just so crazy right now. Barrage reduction, you can barrage so many things, plus all the gunboat energy, plus grenadier speed. You know what? Let's quickly show you my Fang solo. Sorry. Cut myself off there. Show you my Fang solo from yesterday. So this Fang, clearly an easier Fang. Now you'll notice that I've got brick. I've never done a Fang solo with brick before, because typically you need to hack some of these rocket launchers, but barraging them instead. Now this core had, let's have a look here. It had about 1 million health, 412. 512% times 2, it's 1.2 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. So bringing 1.02. Anyways, bringing all of our troops in here, and Grenadier speed just crushing the shield gens in record time. Like, I typically am at an absolute rush for time when you're trying the Fang solo. On this instance, had a ton of time. Also, you notice that I threw barrages back there and a barrage on the machine gun, and still had a ton of GBE. So we get the Grenadiers off to that left-hand side. Then we bring the troops in, and having Brick was so nice. Typically, you don't have a hero when you get towards the core because you had to use Everspark, so having Brick was a nice little bonus. Now, with this GBE tribe, I had way too much gunboat energy. It was ridiculous. So watch this core. I think I had 144 gunboat energy when I got to this point. Now, I don't like to show replays, but I was not really planning on sharing this. 1, 2, 3 shocks, 4 shocks, 2 sets of critters, and then I still had more gunboat energy left, so I threw a shock on this right-hand side. So just silly stuff. Nice, simple Fang solo. Lots and lots of stuff happening with Boom Beach at the moment. If you go into the shop, I was trying to say, there's a special offer for St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's for any of you who are Irish or like to get drunk or like to drink green beverages, or pinch people, I suppose. We're going to click that. We are also, while we're there, we're going to throw Zedmot into our creator code. While we're here, let's just do a quick Grenadier attack, because Grenadiers on the speed serum are so good. Now, obviously, they're not actually on speed serum, but that speed tribe just making them more fun. And Grenadiers get a bad rap. A lot of people don't like Grenadiers. Please give them a second chance. When you first get them, they miss, and they're the only troop that misses, and you're like, what the heck is going on? This doesn't make any sense. Side note, my kids were talking to me about Boom Beach, and they're like, why is there not a crossover with Brawl Stars? Think about like a little barley skin for the Grenadiers. You could do like a Piper skin for the, Bombardiers. There's a ton of opportunities there. Boom Beach, up your skin game, please. It would be so good. Now, Brick is not the hero to use with Grenadiers, but we're going to do it anyways, because why the heck not? With the Barrage tribe, we can just get rid of everything. Cheap Barrage is so good. And speaking of so good, this is so bad. Boom Beach needs to remove that opening screen that says you can only have one masterpiece, because people do things like this. This person has one masterpiece of each kind. Guardians are better than masterpieces, people. Please. They managed to get gold warship trophies with those statues. Lucifer, I take my cap off to you. That is kind of impressive and also kind of sad. Could you imagine what a beast Lucifer would be if they used good statues? Sad stuff. And they're level 71 as well, so they're maxed out with terrible statues. I wish there was a way to send a message to those people just saying like, hey, maybe there's an opportunity to do things a little bit differently, because I really feel like that one message on the loading screen of Boom Beach screws up a ton of people. The number of people you see with all masterpieces and no guardians is way too high. So Boom Beach, maybe consider doing something along those lines. We are getting absolutely pummeled by these boom cannons on the right-hand side, and the reason for that is because Brick is not the right hero for Grenadiers, and I did not use my GBE wisely at all. So we're going to move all of our troops back over into here. Our Grenadiers are just chucking bombs. Love the Grenadiers. So do let me know how many engine rooms you're at, what you're doing on the warships, what you're doing on your main base. If you have any goals at the moment, or if you're just kind of passing time in Boom Beach, I think that's my issue right now, is that I don't have any goals in Boom Beach, and the grind just does not appeal to me. Like, grinding warships and slowly, incrementally moving up, not really my thing. So, nonetheless, hopefully this video finds you happy and healthy, and hopefully getting out of your house. It seems like things are starting to be removed as far as restrictions and all that sort of stuff goes. It is spring break here, hoping to take a small getaway. And when I say getaway, I mean like within 100 kilometers and staying, not the getaway I would have liked, but steps in the right direction. So I will do my best to get some videos out. Let me know what sort of content you'd like to see. My other Warships account is this one right about here. Let's just quickly show you my tech tree over in here. And by the way, you should not lose any grenadiers on a grenadier attack. That was just completely silly using brick. 4 engine rooms, 274 keys, and all of the defenses. So I'm kind of excited to move this one into 5 engine rooms, simply because I'm going to have lots of defenses, and it's going to be jam-packed and going to be tough for people to attack. Don't know, though. So let me know if you'd like to. You know what? Let's just do an attack right here. We'll finish off with a loss, because very, very likely I'm going to lose. Lots and lots of wiping when it comes to 4 engine rooms. Should be able to get this one, I think, possibly. I'm kind of tempted. It's always a tough one to figure out which engine room to barrage. I think I'm going to barrage this back one right here. So we're going to go with something like this. We're going to get 1 Seeker up front to clear that shock mine that's sitting there. Then we're going to bring all these in here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I love, one of my subscribers suggested trying out the Crystal Shield, and I thought it was silly at first, but it turns out it can be fairly awesome. And so we're going to bring all of our Crystal Shielded Seekers in on this last engine room, crushing that, and then they're all going to cruise across to that left-hand side, get that last engine room down, hopefully, before that hot pot pops up. Oh, man. Look at this. It wasn't even flamethrowers. It was the machine guns and the rocket launchers taking down those Seekers. So we are going to fail, but I told you we were going to leave on a fail, so I'm almost kind of okay with that. 4 engine rooms, more exciting than 5 and 6 for me at the moment. No, I'm going to do one more, simply because that was not acceptable. Hopefully we don't get a... You know what? We're going to click return. If you click return right there before you get matchmaking, once it starts spinning for a while, it means you're probably going to get someone at a different engine room level, so I'm not going to make you wait for that. I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. I have not died. I have not fallen off the face of the earth. Just taking a quick moment for myself off of the Boom Beach YouTubes. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace!